and Justin Taylor from the men's basketball team. Justin, your mom played at James Madison University. How did she kind of maybe spark your interest in becoming a basketball player?
Yeah, I mean, I was always around basketball growing up, just because of her, and my sister also played basketball at William Mary. So I kind of just grew up in a basketball family and fell in love with it at an early age. And I was just always around it, playing basketball since I could walk. So, learning from my mom, learning from my sister, and those two definitely helped me kind of just spark my energy and passion for basketball. And kind of just, like I said, started at an early age and kept on going from there.
And speaking of family, you have to be very excited that this weekend you will go back home to Virginia and play in front of your home crowd and, more importantly, your family.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me a little bit about your emotions on this weekend.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Definitely grateful to be able to go back home 2 years in a row and play in front, like you said, a bunch of friends and family. And I got a lot of friends that go to UVA and who are making the trip to come to the game, so I'm excited for that. And it's always special when I'm able to play in front of family. I haven't been able to do it since high school. So being able to go back home and see everyone and playing for my hometown school is definitely going to be exciting. Just looking forward to trying to get the win in front of a lot of people that have seen me play since I was a little kid. So I'm really excited for it.
Justin, you're definitely one of the most promising returning players, especially being a shooter. Has that come with any pressure this season with a new coach, or are you more excitement to take on that leadership role as new people have come in?
No, I don't think it's any more pressure. I think it's kind of just comes with the work before the game. So I'm preparing myself, in practice and actually hours in the gym before the games. But, Coach Arch has done a great job with us so far. And like you said, a lot of us returning last year, we had that chemistry, we had the connection on the court. And for me, it's just about, being more aggressive, always looking for my shots. And like you said, kind of filling into more of a leadership role and, of course, being more aggressive than last year. So, so far I think we've done a great job playing together and just looking forward to the rest of the season now.
What has really been your message to not only the incoming first years, but all of the transfers that you had come in about what is Syracuse basketball? Like when you're defining that to them, how are you explaining that?
I would say just a winning culture. I think we have a good mix of guys who were here last year, like you said, but the new transfers have been great for us. And ever since this summer, they've kind of gotten the idea of what Syracuse basketball is all about. And the family we have, the fan base is obviously super passionate. And it's just about, like I said, the winning culture and the orange standard that Coach Red has been talking about and getting Syracuse back to that national platform that it's always been on. And so that's our goal this season, just to get back to that and keep on winning basketball games.
Speaking to the culture of your team, not too long ago this past week, you guys were in Hawaii for the Thanksgiving tournament. What is it like experiencing Thanksgiving with the team, being away from your family, and how does that kind of speak to the culture that you guys have where you feel comfortable? Obviously, either way, you have to be there, but you feel comfortable being around them and spending time with them during those holidays?
For sure. I mean, it just speaks to the family atmosphere that we have here. We wish that we probably got, some better food back home cooked food. But, we're still able to be together as a team. A lot of our families made the trip as well. So we're still able to be with our families. But like you said, it just speaks to the atmosphere we have, the culture, and, family kind of oriented team that we have. And it was great to spend Thanksgiving there in Hawaii and with the team and, great experience for us, especially early in the season, just getting that chemistry and camaraderie going.
Did you guys have any fun team stories that kind of happened in Hawaii that maybe people don't know of off the court? We were there for 3-4 days before we even started playing games. So we were able to, enjoy the weather a little bit as a team, go to the beach and kind of enjoy that. But, coming back to here when Syracuse was snowing, that transition was a little tough for us. But, the weather was great in Hawaii. We were able to enjoy it a little bit. But I don't know if any stories, but we had some fun times in the hotel together and, playing video games together and all that kind of stuff. So nothing too crazy, but definitely some fun times in the hotel on those road trips.
Yes, before you called, we definitely shouted out everyone who made the trip in the snow to your guys' game last night. But I know you mentioned Coach Autry a lot, and you're one of the few players who has seen him kind of go from that assistant role to now a head coach. And what has it been like watching him just develop into this leader that he is now, leading you guys in such a successful way on the court?
Yeah, I mean, he's always been a great leader. Even last year as associate head coach, he took a lot of responsibility just leading us, but ever since he took over last spring, he's done a great job being that voice, being that leader that we all listen to. I think we all respect him. I think that's a really important part, is just having that trust and respect in him. He's always going to look out for us. Of course, it's, depending on each game, how much you play, how much, you score, whatever it is, but he's always going to be there for you no matter what. He's always going to lead you in the right direction, and it's good for us to have that trust in him, and of course, he's done a great job so far, so, another guy that I think me or the rest of the team would rather play for, and like I said, he's done a great job so far.
It's still so early in the season, but what is something that you're looking forward to this season, or even something that you just look forward to each game?
I think it kind of depends on each game we prepare for, but last night, kind of, with the students there, the fan base that showed out, even though it was snow, I think that's something that we always look forward to, just playing in front of the fan base. I think we have one of the best fan bases in the country. So, playing those home games, playing in front of cheering crowds, and just getting wins like that is definitely special. When you have people there cheering you on, you kind of feel that energy, enthusiasm from them. But like I said, it depends on each game. But we're looking forward to. We take each game at a time, and we'll prepare each one the same way. And but yeah, just looking forward to a winning season is most important for us.
And part of the reason why we started this show is to really be able to showcase who an athlete is outside of their sport. So for all the people who have loved following you and everything you do on the basketball court, if you were to tell them a little bit about what you do off the court in your day-to-day life and off day, what does that consist of?
An off day, for me, it kind of depends on what the weather is like outside. Obviously, when I'm back home or during the summer, I love to play some golf, go outside, hang out with friends. I love going to the movies, watching different shows, just hang out with friends. I don't think there's anything too special, of course. During the season, basketball does take up a lot of time, but for me, it's just about hanging with the people I care about, friends, family, and just relaxing, taking care of my body, and doing certain activities, like I said, playing golf, whether it's different stuff like that. So nothing too crazy, but yeah.
And you mentioned that while in Hawaii, you guys were playing video games in the hotel. What is one video game that you absolutely know that you are going to cook anybody on the team at?
That's funny. Right now, Fortnite is very, very popular. I think a lot of guys on the team play. JJ is big into it, Malik. And then, Malik's one of my roommates, so he kind of got me back into it, so is JJ. So I've been trying to play that. I'm not too great at video games, to be quite honest with you. If I play 2K, I'll probably get cooked by anyone.
Me too.
But Fortnite is definitely one of those. Yeah, Fortnite's one of those ones that definitely kind of picked back up, and we've all been playing it. And it's something that, like I said, we're playing back at the hotel, and as a team, we like to kind of challenge each other too.
Oh, I can imagine it gets very competitive between you all.
It definitely does. I'm not one to, really play many video games, but once the team starts playing, I'll play with them for sure.
You've mentioned a lot about just how much you value family, friends, spending time with the people you care about. And I guess I kind of want to go back to, you said your mom played basketball, your sister played basketball, and really what it was like growing up in such a household where everyone is playing the game you love. But even now at the college level, the fact that the people you're closest with, they understand what you're going through.
Yeah, like I said, it's just important to have people around you that understand what I'm going through. I try and keep a pretty tight circle just with people that I trust and care about. And like you said, just growing up in a basketball family, I was able to be around it and kind of
see firsthand. My sister's 5 years older than me, so she was in college obviously before I was. So I was able to learn from her. She's able to talk to me, just especially last year. When playing time is going up and down, she's able to be there for me and talk me through some things. But like you said, just at the college level now, we're all kind of going through the same things. The scheduling, the games, the ups and downs of it all. So for us to be able to be there for each other, especially off the court, is definitely super important, especially in the long season like this. It's good for me and the rest of the team to have people there for us to be there for us and talk to us through things.
I think I'm just on a competitive sort of mindset today. Justin, I feel like you've had to 1v1 either your sister or your mom at some point. What was that game like? You can be honest on who won. I'm just curious.
When I was younger, my sister definitely used to give me a run for my money. But as I grew up, we at this point we'll just play some horse. Because at 1v1, we just want to be fair. But it was actually a funny story. When my sister was, I think she was like a junior in college. She came home for break, and I played her 1v1, and she actually got hurt. She stepped on my foot or something. So she had to go back to college and explain that to her coach. But that was the last time we ever played because I didn't want to get no one hurt again. So at this point, we'll just play a friendly game of horse or something like that. But I usually win most of those. But both of them can shoot it really well. So yeah.
Oh, that's where you got it from. Yeah. I see now.
No more 1v1. Maybe after the playing days is over, you come back for the holidays.
You guys can come back. A Christmas tournament, maybe.
For sure.
Is there one thing you are most looking forward to about going back in Virginia? I'm not sure if you have any time off. You could go back to one of your favorite restaurants or anything.
I think we get there kind of early on Friday, so we have a practice, but I definitely plan on going back home since I only live about 15 minutes from campus. So, going home, seeing my family, my dogs, and then I'll probably, go visit some of my friends who, go to UVA or we're making the trip to come back to Charlottesville to see the game. But I think that's kind of be an important part for me, just, going back home, seeing some friends who are visiting and, just getting ready for the game the next day.
Well, Justin, thank you so much for joining us today. That was amazing. Again, I'm going to have to hear about the 1v1 eventually whenever you guys are both in retirement.
Absolutely.
Thank you again for joining us today. Good luck this Saturday. And we're going to take a quick break on 97.7 101 FM, but we're still on QSportsTalk.com during the commercial break. So please do not leave us just yet. We have plenty more to talk about.